Guys, this is now example number chapter 4, question 18. Oh, sorry, I gave you so many questions. Chapter 4, question 18, involving outliers. Z-scores and outliers. Okay, important topic. Here's the problem. Here's the data. Want the mean, the median, and the standard deviation. Well, that's going to be easy. In StatCrunch especially. Oh no, what happened? Seriously? Okay. Pearson. Now go back to instructor. Open, now that we're logged in, open the StatCrunch. We want stat, summary stat, column, called var 1. And we want, what do they want? The mean, the median, and the standard deviation. So I think that comes out automatically. Compute. Mean is 25,840. See? The median is 2360. The data is symmetric. They should be copy. And the standard deviation, which is a measure of the spread of the data, how widely distributed it is, how far it is from the middle. What number? Was 1362.2. See, I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's check it. And so far, so good. Consider the effect of possible outliers. There are 1, 2, 3 for the cost. Remove these outliers and recalculate the mean and standard deviation. Oh boy, that's a pain. Okay, how do you know if they're outliers? Look at the numbers. This is our numbers. Get rid of this. And the only way to really see outliers is to sort it. So you can click on that, sort table ascending. So it seems to be 55, 75, then it doubles almost to 12,000. Those would be outliers. Then we have, it goes up pretty much as expected, and then jumps. I don't know if there's an outlier or not. The outlier, the book says to use 1.5, the what's called the IRQ, above and below the first and third quartiles. What that means in English is the following. Go back to stat, summary stat, columns, R1. We're going to need, let's take all of them. Control A gives you all of them. Compute, and now we have all the relevant statistics. The first quartile, the third quartile, the IQR, which is interquartile range, which is the difference between this and that, the 25th and the 75th percentile. This is another measure of spread. Tells you how spread out the data is. So you'd expect the data to be usually not more than 1.5 times the IQR above the Q3. So I'm going to take out my calculator. I'm going to multiply 1.5 times 11,800, which is the IQR. That's equal to 17,700. Add that to Q3, which is 30,100. And you get 47,800. 47,800. So these two numbers are outliers, potentially. 2,000. As you might expect, these are the really highest numbers. But we got to do the same thing on the low side. If you take 1.5 times the IQR, let's do it again. It's going to be 1.5 times 11,800. That's 17,700. And you want to take 18,300 minus that. So I'm going to do that minus 300. That's equal to minus 600. So 600 is the lowest end of the outlier according to that rule. So let's push this aside. So we don't have any 600. So the only two outliers are these two numbers here, I suspect. Just a minute. So I erase them. Now I just calculate it again. Stat, summary stat, column, bar 1. We want the mean, median. We want everything really. Let's take everything. We don't have to stop playing games. So we want the mean of 23. Now this again is only 23 observations. We got rid of the two outliers. Copy. So there are two outliers, I think. I wouldn't bet my life on it. For the top. Bottom? I guess top. The mean is now 23. The median of these 23 remaining numbers is 21,900. And the standard deviation should be much lower because we got rid of the extremes. The standard deviation should be a much lower number, which is 9771.9. Forgot what we said before, what it was. Oh yeah, much lower. Now check it. Hey, it worked. I'm really surprised. I'm proud of myself. Okay. No more. Using the empirical rule. What would you tell a newly engaged couple about the course to expect? Well, the empirical rule, again, you have to read up on this. I'm not teaching it in this brief way, but I'll mention it to you. You take the mean and you add on 3 standard deviations. And again, it's not clear, do you apply it to the first set of data or the second set of data, but let's do it to the second set of data. You take the mean and you add on 3 standard deviations. I'm sorry, 2. 3 would be 99%, but 2 is 95%. So we'll take this 9771.93 times 2 equals plus the mean, which was 143.47. So that number is 42,687. I guess they're rounding it 42,000, so we'll round it up to 45,000. Make sure if that's right. And on the low side, if you double 9771 times 2 equals, and subtract that from the mean, so 23,143 minus 3,600. So it's, well, let's do wrong here. 99 is 18. No, sorry. 18 and 23 is about 5. So I would say it's like 5,000, 45,000, I guess. No, gotta be the next one. Again. Oh boy. 2 new data. Oh man, they're telling you the mean and standard deviation obtained. The new data set used the mean and standard deviation obtained in the previous step or in the range. Okay, that's all right. One more time before we give up. So we're taking 9771 times 2 equals 19,000. Add that to the mean of 23,143. 46,000 is the upper limit. That's right. What do I say just that? On the lower side, 9771 times 2 equals, again, 19,000. Subtract that from 23,000. $143. Forget about the decimal point. We come to minus 3,600. Oh, sorry, ignore the minus sign. Okay, 6,000. No, I would say it's what they said last time. See what I have. Hold on. Giving up. Okay. 4,000 to 43,000. I don't know. 4,000, 43,000. You know what? While we're here already, let's see how to let's go through this quickly. View an example. Let's see how they do it. All right, we're not going to go through the details, just to tell you how to do this in Excel, not to get quartiles this way, what you need for the IQR. We did all that. IQR plus 1.5 of Q3. We did wrong. We skipped through it too fast. Right again. Okay, continue. These are this is how they tell you how to figure out the outliers. And they tell you to get rid of the 2 outliers. And this time the new numbers are this. So continue. So 2 standard deviations from the mean would be 3,000 to 44,000. So let's see if that's true. The mean is now 23,000. The standard deviation is 10,000. So 10,000 times 2 is 20,400. 20,400 is 20,000, and 23,000 is about 44,000. They're right. And 23,000 minus 20,000 is about 3,000. I don't know why it didn't work out for us, but you add and subtract 2 standard deviations from the mean. All right, I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry for any confusion. Sharing goes down.